Why she's with him, we'll never know. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the show. Welcome to the Married Couple Podcast. Woo!
Down by the river.
Man who go to bed with the itchy bum wake up with the smelly finger.
So, let me take my pants off.
So it's the option is take yourself out.
That's choice. Oh, that's the line? Damn.
Dave, you ever took a shit and looked at it and go, when's the last time I had corn? Shit, that was 20 years ago.
Hey guys, waiting on Sam to take down that picture. Fucking pay attention to what's going on. Hey guys, it's us. Sweetheart, we're doing a show tonight.
Fuck, I forgot.
Sweetheart, we're doing a show. You're in charge of the stuff.
I am in charge of the stuff.
Hey guys, welcome to How Was Your Day? I am your host, IamDave, and of course my beautiful, lovely wife,
SamIAm.
And we are the Married Couple Podcast. Half of us is doing our job today. I'm just kidding. You're doing great. It is, I don't know. It's another Wednesday night. We're going to have a good show for you. Sam's going to do some news stories.
Yes.
You guys want to leave us a message? You can do so on Instagram. You can leave up to a minute message. We've got some guests on tonight. That's going to be awesome.
I'm so excited for tonight. You have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, you have every idea.
I have every idea. I know who the guests are. So, guys, if your day was great, we're going to make it better. If your day sucked, well, you know, it's not your fucking birthday now, is it?
There we go.
Exactly. So anyway, guys, welcome to the show, sweetheart.
Yes, my love.
How was your day?
Day's been good. You know, it's been, fairly uneventful. I did have a person that I wrote insurance for get approved today. Underwritten business is always appreciated. And so I was very happy that happened. We go back a week. It's just been kind of, busy with work and all the things. We did a lot of stuff out at the campground. I had book club.
You did.
That was really fun.
Sweetheart, the first rule about book club
is
is
we
don't
talk about book
we
club
don't
on
talk about
our
book
show.
club. That's the first rule about book club.
Yeah, well, I do.
we
So
don't talk
we
about book
ended up going to we did that mini bowling. Have you ever done that with the little small
Me?
balls that are like shot putty?
I don't play with small balls anymore, baby. Not since college. I did it once in college.
But you needed the
Sorry,
money.
because I needed the money. But no, I don't fuck with small balls.
That is harder than I expected it,
I
and
know.
I lost every fucking game.
Small
Sorry.
ball, yes. You anyway, so you lost.
I did. Lost every game we played, but it was fun.
Well, good.
We had a really good time. We found a bar downtown by Billy Frog's that pairs popcorn with your drink. So they do their own like gourmet popcorn, and every drink that they sell you, they give you a little bowl of popcorn.
And it's different flavors.
It's different
based on
flavors.
what
So
you're
I
drinking.
had a tart cherry old fashioned, and they gave me like a sweet bourbon pecan popcorn, and it was really good. And they actually put real nuts in there. I remember going along a theme.
Yes, we are. Apparently, we are.
You can ask a question.
Sweetheart,
Yes.
your hair looks amazing, by the way.
Thank
Guy,
you.
well, he's going to spoil who's here, but anyway, guys, one of our guests, Anthony's Corner. Anthony's here joining us.
Yes.
So, Anthony, go ahead, ask your question.
If you got a drink called the slippery nipple, what exactly do they put in the popcorn to match that flavor?
Breast milk.
Butter.
If I were only two again.
I don't know.
It is. I see my birthday twins in here.
Yes,
Sassy
your
Firecracker.
birthday
May I
twin.
be
Saying
the 100th person to tell you happy birthday as well.
hello. She says, hello, guys. Happy birthday to my birthday twin. And then Amanda from the pub saying happy day of birth to
Well, thank you.
my love.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, I mean, book club was fun. We had a really good time. Then went out to the camper. We got a lot of stuff done this weekend.
We did.
We put a dog kennel out there. No, Dave got the hot tub put up. I'm pretty excited about it. But I don't know. Life.
So were all of your old neighbors when they see you get that hot?
Yes.
Other
The
than
water's so
that,
cold.
I don't know. My daughter made the decision to take a gap year for next year for college. She's just going to take a year off, kind of, figure out life a little bit, be, a little bit more of an adult, have a big girl job. And that's exciting. I think it's a good decision for her. She was pretty big mad at me the other day because I told her she should, but
I think we all agree on that.
and she got mad because I said so. And then she had a therapy session, and they think so too.
And they said so too.
And
so
she
it's okay.
decided that's what she's going to do. But I'm really happy. It is a tough decision, and I think a very adult decision to make when you are in that position. Do I carry on, or do I just take a step back and see what happens? So other than that,
It'll be good for her.
yeah, I think so too. It's been a fairly, I don't know, a busy week for work, and pretty low key week for work. Words are hard, even in my head. Week for everything else. So real quick, Amanda says Dave, you're 21, right? That's exactly it.
I'm roughly more than that.
And then Roses are red. So Mrs. Red Rose says, happy birthday, Dave. It's nice to hear from you, Rose. And my love, how was your day?
It's been all right. I'm not mad about birthdays anymore because as I get older, I used to be mad at them, and now I'm
Yeah.
actually happy because I'm having another birthday, and they're the opposite, or the if I'm not having more birthdays, that's a bad thing. So I'm happy about it.
That is a good thing. Yeah.
May your birthdays never expire.
Hopefully. At least not for a while. Speaking of that, speaking of expiring, this guy passed away. What the heck was that?
I know.
George Wentz from
Cheers.
Norm from Cheers passed away. yesterday.
Yeah,
So that
yesterday.
was sad.
That is sad.
Yeah, people die, I guess, though, so it's all right. I'm sure we'll make a joke about it shortly. My week was good. Like you said, we got the hot tub put up. That's not hot water yet.
No,
I
so
got
cold.
it is, but there's water in it. And
There
it's
is
covered.
water in it, and it is covered.
And then the other hot tub, because we had 2 of them.
Yeah,
It probably blew into the river. I have no idea because I didn't have water in that one, and it got windy. But we'll find out when we go there. And like you said, a dog kennel, and I'm excited about it. Here's what's coming up this weekend, you guys. And here's an announcement. I actually advertised that we're doing 2 How Was Your Days this week.
we are.
Sam and I are doing 3 podcasts within 5 days.
Yes.
We are doing How Was Your Day tonight? And thank you for everybody showing up and wishing me happy birthday. I appreciate it. It means so much. We are Friday night. We are doing Roses Are Red podcast.
Yes.
Is that the one I get to be on?
Yes.
Is Rose going to be back?
I hope so. I hope
see
she's
Rose
able
saying
to.
Happy birthday. Thank you, Rose, for saying that.
So this week on, so everyone, May for Roses Are Red is actually, I forgot to talk about
You did.
Roses Are Red. We had a great Roses Are Red with me and AC. It was just a really good time. We went through the story of Jack Parsons, who was instrumental in the development of the NASA program. He was into rocketry, but he was also in a cult.
Go figure.
Sex cult. But the month of May for Roses Are Red is,
May is masturbation month.
in honor of Masturbation Month.
So
Dave came up with this idea. Every time we're on a show, if we do a story about someone, I know Anthony's waiting on bated breath to say something, but every time we do a story about a woman, Dave goes, "Does she have an OnlyFans?"
And then I pretend to look it up.
And then he pretends to look it up, or he does.
Or I look it up.
Yeah.
And then I talk about
ass.
on that show how awesome that chick's OnlyFans is. It's usually crazy bitches. And I'm like, does she have an OnlyFans?
Right.
And a lot of times they do.
They do.
So that's where all our money's gone, babe. Sorry.
No, so Dave found at our very last show in April 2 OnlyFans stories of OnlyFans models that have committed a murder or a crime.
Right.
And
murder's been involved.
Yeah, yes. So we decided that the month of May, in honor of Masturbation Month, we are going to do all sexually driven true crime. So we've done we've done the sex cult last week. We looked into Jeffrey Dahmer. I've found other news stories about we did about the stripper that stabbed the guy in Oregon just in December. It's Oregon's only vegan strip club. They put their meat on the pole, not on your plate. And something great that has come about all of this is AC and I have been going through this started before too. We've been going through the 1-star Yelp reviews of these strip clubs, and it's been amazing. So
I can't believe
this week
that isn't part of our show. The 1-star
it
Yelp
ought to
reviews.
be.
No, that's you guys.
I know.
You guys
So
took
this
it and then
week,
run with it.
my love, with you on the show,
Yeah.
I think we're going to do to carry on that theme of Yelp reviews. We're going to find one from here,
Okay.
and then we're going to find one from Vegas to do
That's
Yelp
awesome.
reviews on. But we're going to do the 2 stories this week of Michaela Reilersdam and Courtney Plenty, 2 OnlyFans models who have committed crimes.
They used to have OnlyFans.
And now Dave is going to, and this is why we're doing the Killer Kinks and Cocktails, because Dave kind of came up with it. Well, I came up with it after he kept talking about OnlyFans shit. So really excited about that. Sorry, I went on a rant. I should have talked more about our Killer Kinks and Cocktails month. And I'm
Sweetheart.
hoping we get to pop some cherries this upcoming Friday with Rose on the show.
I bet we do. And you interrupt me all the time during my day, so it's okay.
I never.
Also,
never do.
May says on Instagram or on somewhere, she says that she's about sick of this month. And anyway,
That's funny.
I also didn't get to say that. All right, so we're doing tonight's show. We're doing Friday night show, and then on Sunday we are doing a How Was Your Day live from the campground.
Yes.
Sunday during the day is they're going to do the poker run,
Mhm.
where everybody with a golf cart gets to go from place to place. Now, we don't have our cart yet. I'm hoping maybe, which is weird because even Emu has a golf cart. If you watch the most recent commercials, it's true. But we're hoping to unveil our brand new cool ass golf carts
I'm pretty excited
on our show.
I'm so excited.
We're gonna have a live show from
Down by the river.
yes, from down by the river.
Yes.
But here's the real reason I'm excited. I'm excited because of our guests on the show.
Yes.
I asked a couple people to come up. So let's bring the first one up. Is Anthony. He's obviously sitting right here, just begging to talk. And then we'll bring up some other ones.
Yes.
Here's Anthony. Anthony.
It's your birthday, and you should be very proud of me because I haven't said next to shit.
You have.
I've been sitting here being quiet, going, so about this OnlyFans thing, I just have to mention this. How bad do you have to feel if you're like, I'm going to put everything out there, and you got like 2 customers in 4 years, and one of them is your cousin from Arkansas,
and they're really looking for your feet pics or farts in a jar.
And I'm not trying to be funny, but I mean, 1-star reviews for strip clubs, those would be the ones you want to go to.
They are the best. So the vegan one.
First of all, is this a male or female?
Females.
Okay, so this is women.
Yeah, and they put their meat on the pole, not on your plates.
And it's a vegan.
Yeah, here's how it started. It was a vegan restaurant, and they weren't getting shit for business. And they just said, the guy goes, I know how to fucking get business. We're going to bring naked girls in here. And he made it a strip club. The funniest thing about—
Did it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
The funniest thing about this strip club is they only give $2 bills when you ask for change. So if you give them a 50, you're only getting $2 bills.
You're getting $24 back. They keep extra $1.
Yeah, you're right. So
wow.
And you got to tip $2.
And you got to tip $2.
Also, Anthony, and because of that, if this show doesn't take off by next year, we're going to bring strippers in behind us too. We're just going to see.
I know a couple. How old?
It don't matter.
I mean, not trying to be funny, but for those of you that don't know, back in my 30s, I was known as East Coast Lover, the human vibrator. I wish I was joking, but I am not.
I believe that.
I do.
I
got in trouble for taking a lewd photo.
Oh, goodness.
Yes. Now, okay, I'll tell you this story. So here's what happened, all right? Undercover cops, women, and they were like, we'll pay you $50 to take naughty pictures. Well, at that point in my life, I'm broke. So me and a few other dancers took naked pictures. So as we're going in, the girls are pointing at the pictures on the wall, like this. And one of the guys comes in, they're like, he's got the body of a Greek god, but the penis of a 2-year-old boy. And they're like openly mocking him because he's in handcuffs. There ain't shit you can say, right? The other guys come in, the ones that they felt had average packages, so they didn't say much. I walk in, and they all just look at me and said nothing. And I looked at them and I said, it was a handful, wasn't it? Yours and yours. I said, I took both of your hands. And then sat down. And that was my first experience of being arrested.
Oh.
Yep. For
just
taking
the
a
first
picture.
one.
You're like, this is bullshit.
Just the first one.
Yeah. Oh, my second one was this poor officer, and I felt so bad for him because you know what? We think we talk shit. Let me tell you something. Police officers, they talk shit to each other that is ridiculous. So I'm sitting in the park about 11:30 at night. It's dark, sitting with my friend Jesse, and we were talking about her boyfriend problems. So the guy comes up, flashes a light, and we roll the window down. And he looks, and he's like, okay, nothing's going on. I'm like, no. I'm like, we're just sitting there talking. I'm like, my pants are up. There ain't shit going on here. Not to mention the fact that, she's nice. She has a great personality. Anyway, though.
Enough said. Yes.
I don't know.
Don't know if she can cook. Okay.
Never went to her house.
Anyway.
But she did like my cologne. Uday gravy. Anyway, though. So then the cop runs my name and he's like, do you realize you have a warrant from like 15 years ago? And I was like, oh, he's like, because I forgot about a court date. So it was a traffic ticket. For
Yeah, that happens.
So I'm like, all right. Cop looks at me and he goes, why were you checked out by the Secret Service? I said, well, I got to meet one of the first ladies of our country. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. So I get out and I'm like turning my back and he's like, nah. He's like, I don't really consider you a threat. And I'm sitting in the front seat. So here I am sitting in the front seat. We're driving to the thing. He's like, all right, we're getting close to the police station. I got to put you in the back seat now. I'm like, all right, I get out the car. Now, mind you, now I'm getting out the front seat. We are on the side of the road. So I get out the front seat looking completely like a snitch because I put my hands behind me and are they too tight? No, not at all. Then I get in the back seat, pull into the police station. As we pull in, they walk me in. There's a guy on the wall in an orange suit with his both hands strapped above, because I guess he was dangerous. And he goes, hey, Aunt, he said, you know what? I tried to live by the way you suggested. He said, but $7.50 an hour wasn't cutting it, man. He said, I just want to let you know that all the wise words you gave me, he said, I tried to take him. He said, but this isn't your fault. So one cop looks at the other cop and says, congratulations on the huge bust. You got Al Capone himself. The other cop was like, did you find the only Boy Scout that there was around to arrest? They gave him so much shit. I was like, wow.
Oh my God.
This poor officer sitting there with his head hung low. And they're like, you bringing the fucker to arrest? And there are people on our wall thanking him about how he was trying to help them in their life. They're like, dude, I sat back, I was like, wow. So what was funny is, and then the other officer, I went to the front and she looked at me and she called me in close and she said, listen, you're going to go in the other room. You're going to sit down. You're not going to say anything to anybody until they call your name. All right. I go in there, sit down. Somebody thought they knew me. I'm starting throwing up fake signs like I'm deaf and I can't hear shit. I'm like, he just, oh, you're not who I thought you were. I'm just sitting there. I ain't say nothing. I'm looking straight ahead. I paid more attention and sat still at that spot than I ever did when I was in school. They called me up. They're like, you're going to be at the court date, right? Yes, sir. I absolutely. He's like, we'll let you go on your own recognizance. Now, what you guys don't know about Omaha is this was before Uber.
Oh, shit.
Or the internet. Trying to find a cab and this was old flip phone days. So you weren't just putting in the cab number, and I'm broke.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, ain't this I had to walk 14 miles to get home.
Oh, shit.
It didn't matter. I walked home. I didn't give a damn. I was sitting there singing on I was like, zippity doo dah. I'm running down the street like,
hold on,
zippity a.
That is the perfect segue into our next guest, because you just started singing zippity doo dah, zippity a, and you're familiar with when we went down to Australia, correct?
Yes.
And we had that show with Rocstedi.
Yeah. You went to the place on the other side of the world.
Yes, Australia. That's where I got this tattoo. That's where all this stuff came from. Guys, stick around too, because we are still gonna. Sam's got news stories. We've got Who's Coming With Me later. I've got a new game called What the Hell Is This? That's where I walk around the house. I find something that's been here since Sam moved in that I have never known what the fuck it is.
I love how he said since Sam moved in.
Since Sam moved in, it's been here this whole time. I've seen it multiple times. And so we're going to play what the hell is this? And I'm going to go anyway. In fact, you want to play right now real quick?
Yeah, real quick.
Right, real quick.
Will from camping.
Yes.
Says,
oh, well, thank you, Will.
So I assume it's both.
So that's how the game works. That's how the game works. What the hell is this? That's a new game I just made up.
Okay.
I found something in the house that's been here forever. I've looked at it 100,000 times.
100,000?
At least. And I don't know what it is. Okay. So, Sam.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
It's a face scrub.
It's a face scrub?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be battery operated.
No, it's not. You put
this?
soap on it, you rub it around your face, and
it's supposed to get into your pores.
Yeah.
Okay, well, guys.
See, Anthony knew what the fuck it is.
Guys, that was What the Hell Is This?
I have a lot of female friends. How the hell am I not supposed to know? Look,
anyway.
I have women that consider me such a non-threat that they would invite me over, take a complete shower, walk out the shower naked, and then stand there and go, you don't mind if I lotion up mine?
Did they have one of these? Never mind.
She had a toy, but
Anthony,
it didn't look like that.
I don't know.
A toy.
I don't know if you heard, but and unless you want to bring it up in the show, we got a phone call during that show and we were with Rocstedi, and he was in his studio. Anyway, so last week I decided, you know, I really want on the show. Rocstedi, you say? No, I want Papa Roc. I want Rocstedi's father on the show. Now,
I am so excited.
I want both of them on the show.
Right.
But I got to have that man on the show. He and I bonded when we were down there. He's a West Coast Eagles fan. He's an
Over
Eagles
footy.
fan. All right.
World
He's an Eagles
champs,
fan.
baby. World
So,
champs.
If we can, let me just play his theme song. Bring him up.
I'm bringing him up.
Hey guys!
Birds kicked off the big game. Where the Eagles we're flying high. There we go. How you going, guys? Good to see you.
E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles.
Come
That's
on!
the one.
Happy birthday!
For all those out there,
Happy
Papa Roc.
birthday, Sam!
No, it's happy birthday, Dave.
Dave, not Sam. Sam, over there.
He thought your name was Sam. All right, Dave.
Fine.
He knows who I am.
I know he
Don't
does.
act like you. Don't act like you
I
don't.
do have to say this though, Rocstedi. I didn't expect you to be such an attractive bastard when I first saw you.
Thank you,
But I
sir.
have to say this much, sir. You're a good-looking kind of gentleman.
Thank you. And I heard all the dick wrestling you were talking about before, so that kind of scares me a little bit.
I don't wrestle with them. I don't even wrestle with my own. May is not my month. In real life, I joke with you not. I tried twice. I even followed the instructions, and it didn't work.
As long as it didn't spit at
in
you.
the May 1977 Playboy. It gave you instructions on how to,
Masturbate?
yes.
Hmm.
I don't think
You need instructions?
I bet you he was there for a week just trying to find the end of it.
I was a kid. I'm like 13 years old, still playing with G.I. Joes. I wasn't thinking about a tit.
I bet Anthony's dick's so big he uses it as a selfie stick.
What do you think's holding his camera right now?
Let the stereotypes begin. But I do have references.
He's got receipts.
All right.
But thanks for having us on, guys.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Before we get too far off, guys, Rocstedi, Papa Roc, we had so much fun when we were down in Australia. We did the show down there. We hung out. We watched footy together. I'll be honest, Papa Roc, you've got me hooked on your West Coast Eagles.
Every
I'm an
Sunday.
Eagles fan.
What is footy?
Guys, explain what footy is.
They
for
call
Anthony.
Australian rules football footy.
Oh, okay, because he's like, hey, we played footy down there.
No.
After
Right.
Rocksteady's just sitting there
Watch
talking about what he said, he's like, we're watching footy, and then you're talking about OnlyFans with feet. And then you're like, you go all the way, halfway around the world to look at a woman's foot.
No.
Well, by the way, May the poet actually has a OnlyFans for feet, but she only charges half price, guys. So you can get down there and have a look.
Speaking of that, let's get to. I have some voice messages piled up. Let's hit some of those. Then we're going to come back to you guys and ask you guys how your day
Sure.
was. Let's hit just a couple messages. Here is May, I believe. Hold on.
You know where we are tonight. We're in the jungle, baby. We're gonna die. Hello? What do you mean by that? It's that son of a bitch's birthday, Dave Watson's birthday. I am Dave, got a year older. How the hell was he gifted that? I don't know. Maybe he made a wish last year to live to this year. And maybe he's going to make that wish to live to next year. And we're just going to have to wait for pretty words till then. Absolutely. Well, happy birthday, Dave. Yeah, happy birthday, all right. Where's the cake? Where's the drinks? Where's the party favors?
Got the drinks.
Where's the damn show and where's the original script?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
No script.
No script.
These are the party favors.
5 different happy birthdays in one message, Dave. Yeah, it's a good one there.
It was. They all said happy birthday to me. A couple more. Let's just rip through them. Looks like, Sickly Sam checking in. Hold on.
Sam and Dave, Sickly Sam here. Happy birthday, Dave. We don't know how many birthdays that May has left.
Okay. I don't think he meant May. Yeah, I think he did.
Well, just before you go on, Dave, it's like your birthday is in May.
It is.
It's not in the month of May. The month of May is actually the full month of May dying. Right. That's what we call the month of May.
It could be.
Yes, continue. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I think we got. Hold on. Let me see. We've got. Here's this guy's opening. This right here he is. There's Long Hal.
Hello, everybody. Fuck, how many people on the show today, man? The happy birthday today. Very special hello, and the fuck you made with 1 foot, yeah?
Wow.
She's got an OnlyFans showing her feet. Half price.
And
look at 1 foot, don't see the other one.
Anthony, her only fan is because she's only got one fan.
All right, and Lisa checking in from down under.
All right.
Hi, Sam. Hi, Dave. It's me, Lisa Nielsen. Wow, look at all the people on your show today. Happy birthday, Dave. Okay. You've got Papa Roc there, Rocstedi, and wow, who's this big, beautiful chocolate man? Sam and Dave, give him my number after the show.
Absolutely.
God damn it, Lisa.
God, the real fake real Lisa.
I need a drink after that one.
I don't know who's who. I've got just another one or two. Let's see. I think it's this guy. Give me one more second. No, I guess it's not. It's not that guy. Hold on. It's man. I should have had this ready.
There we go.
Here is maybe Zanzia checking in. Let's find out. Hold on.
Woohoo! The Jolly Green Giant's on tonight! Woohoo! Hey, Dave, happy motherfucking birthday!
Oh, that was very enthusiastic.
Say something?
You must have said it from the comic store.
This is Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Damn it.
I just wanted to say happy birthday, Dave. Yes, I have returned. And don't worry, Sam. I'm sure he'll be misbehaving. After all, Dave's a wonderful man. An excellent pilot. And he's got a crazy, crazy group of people with him.
Did he just say he has
Have
an
a good
excellent
day, Anthony.
private?
It's wonderful to hear from you again.
Okay.
Sorry. No, you're good. Just a couple. I just want him out of the way.
Hey guys, though, no, seriously, just waiting for the. I'm at that moment. I'm sure your guests can definitely relate with that, but I'm waiting for that thing where they're like, okay, everything's in place and we're all set and ready to go to be homeowners. So yeah, I'm kind of just waiting for that. They said it might be in Friday or Monday, and I'm like, Monday's a bank holiday.
Yeah, it can't be Monday.
So come on, let's get this in, get this done, so we know what's what. But anyway, other than that, I'm doing freaking good. I mean, it's been rainy and wet here for the last 2 days and hasn't quit. But other than that, life is good.
I'm pretty sure he's been a homeowner before.
Dude, I had so many people say, yeah.
Never mind. He's taking so many balls to the face.
Mr. R's checking in on the
Mr. R, brother, how are you, man?
What's going on, Mr. R?
Say, made it. Evening, Papa Roc and Rocstedi. Anthony, what's up, dog?
I'm gonna request you leave a message, please, Mr. R. It's always good to hear your voice. All right.
Absolutely.
Another voice message, because like you made him do last time.
Yes,
that's right. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to follow through and create a pattern here.
Yes, we got this.
All right.
You know what, Dave?
Can I just stop and take an observation? And Papa Roc's going, "What the fuck is going on here?"
I get very nervous about this show.
You know what?
This is being calm. We haven't even got off the rails yet.
Very weird, man. Very weird.
It gets better.
Welcome to Dave.
We're so pleased to have you on, though. Honestly,
absolutely. I think it's awesome.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's great. It's great being on the show. It's the first time I've experienced this, and with Roc here and myself, I'm sort of very excited about being on the show and having a bit of a chit chat about Down Under and what's it all about.
I love it.
That's good. So let's just get right to it, guys.
Well, in a moment, Dave. In a moment.
Papa
it's your
Roc.
birthday, and I have something to say to you.
Son of a bitch. Can I ask him how their day was?
Yeah, in a minute.
All right,
you didn't
hang
ask me
on.
how my damn day is, and I've been here for at least 5 minutes.
Son of a bitch.
He never asked me. Seriously, I never get asked, how was your day, Anthony? No,
sure I
that's not
asked.
what get. No, when did he ask?
I don't think.
Roll the tape.
Rob, how was your day? Anthony, go on. It's your show.
How was your day?
No, literally, it's simply. You know what? Okay. We don't know how to get older. Somebody has to tell you. It's up to you to believe them. And as we look around, you literally have absolutely no intention on growing the fuck up. And you know something? That is a testament. Because you were determined to stay young, your hairline stays where it is. I can't say the same.
It's always been this high.
I know, but I mean, at least it's been in the same spot. I went from using a comb to a brush to fuck it. They don't make a comb small enough for this. What is it? What am I combing my hair with? Rice rain or something? But I mean, seriously, dude. I mean, you don't like. If you look at pictures of you when you were younger, like you really haven't aged. And he hasn't. It's like you see him, and it's. I will still never forget the first time he took me out. Never. I'd never been to a karaoke bar in my entire damn life. I didn't know what the hell a karaoke bar was. He said, "Hey man, we're going out on Friday. Where we going? Old Tools." I bet. I'm dressed. I am wearing a half. I'm seriously wearing a tuxedo, half, double-breasted, black with gold buttons, vest, tie, slacks.
You suited up.
Oh, he did.
That's how I go out.
Exactly. You suited
But then
up.
I walk into this bar, and I'm like, what the hell is karaoke? I'm like, what in the white people thing did you get me involved with? And then next thing I know, he's like, you sing. I'm like, I sing? So that was, now I have to say though, that was one of my best birthdays because y'all got me completely twisted that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. My Aunt Kathy, and remember that I think Rose was her name or something, that was trying to get me to go home with her. And my aunt was like, honey, I don't know what you think about the Black Mystique. She goes, but this is my second son, and you have to keep that to yourself. He came with me, he's leaving with me. Because I was hammered. But that was also when, who was the guy that used to sing that song by
that one
Young
song.
MC. Young MC.
This is what happens, Papa Roc.
Yeah, Young MC. What was the name of that song?
Just keeps dribbling, mate. Just keeps dribbling. Has he got a tissue?
What happened was
there? Shut him up, mate.
It was like 6 feet tall.
Honestly.
And this guy was singing, and I jumped off the stage and hit a split in front of everybody. Everybody's like,
have you got a bucket? You got a bucket put under his chin?
It's diarrhea of the mouth. I don't give a damn.
You got a bucket put under his chin, honestly, man.
By the way, Rocstedi.
What the fuck?
A friend of yours here. You're known as the Rock. This is Mr. Boulder.
I've got a friend of yours here too, Anthony, but I'm not sure. I should pull him out.
Oh, go ahead. Because it's down under is the reason why it's upside down.
Okay. I just snuck him in there.
So Mr. R is saying happy birthday to you, Dave. And then Alex, my daughter, is checking in on the written messages saying hi. So she's at work tonight. I don't think she'll be able to leave us a voice message. But if she can, Alex, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, leave us a voice message.
Well, thank you to everybody who's in. Now, if we can.
Yes.
Gentlemen down under.
How was your day?
Rocstedi, Papa Roc especially. How was your day?
Oh, look, I've had a sensational day, and it's only early morning over here. So yesterday, for example, we had a sensational day. We went, me and my wife Lisa, took for a drive down to Mandurah, which is about an hour south of Perth, and we're looking out at the area, and we might be looking into possibly getting a little beach house for the family.
Nice.
And we've been looking around, and we might have found something, which was great. And we were down there with my brother-in-law and Lisa's sister. And we had lunch, and it was a cruise down, and we ended up, so we didn't do too much. It was a magnificent day of about 29 degrees. We haven't had any rain. I mean, there's no rain in Perth at the moment, which is really, really bad.
You do not understand.
It's Celsius, so 29 degrees is actually warm.
That's Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
Probably in the 80s.
Not Fahrenheit.
84.
So that's about 80 degrees.
Yeah.
It's 84. So
yeah.
I just did them.
So I was looking forward. I got up this morning, had breakfast, and I was looking forward. I made sure I had a shower, to come on the show so I can smell nice. And so I was down here, and Roc said, come down early because we need to make sure you can get on and make sure you comb your hair and you put your glasses on so you can see. And so we got here, and sitting in the studio, I just look around and thinking, wow, this is just like being in, what would you say? I don't know, sitting on a plane with lights and God.
I was in there a month ago. You're lucky it's still there because I tried to burn it down.
I know.
All right, Papa Roc, I have to ask you. You're wearing Papa Roc, sorry.
Yes, tell me, mate.
They spelled it wrong on the bottom. And you're wearing the Eagles like
the Eagles scarf. Is that what you're talking about?
That's the word I was looking for.
That's what you're looking for, yeah. Well, look, I follow the football. I've actually played footy and I've coached, and I've always been a big footy fan. And the Eagles came into the competition, which is the AFL.
Australian Football League.
Yeah, Australian Footy League in 1987. We got inducted. And we've been one of the most
successful teams until recent.
Yeah, in the last 30, 40 years, we've already won 4 premierships, and we've been in the first 10, 15 years, we've been in the finals every year.
Nice.
But it's only been this year. Unfortunately, we've had a coach that just kept playing the old guys and never get the young guys coming through. Adam Simpson. We won the premiership in 2018 was the last time we won the premiership. And we won the first premiership in
1994, 94, 96,
92,
92, 94.
92, we won the first premiership. Then we won it in 1994. But because we're in the West, we have a lot of competition, because in the Eastern States, there's about 10 teams. And we were the only team in West Australia at the time. And then they introduced the Dockers about 20 years ago. They haven't won a premiership yet. And there's 2 teams in South Australia. So it's always us against them, which is always great. And, look, I introduced Dave to the footy when he came over here. And I think he loved it.
How do you score?
Tell us what you think about that, Dave.
Scores here, and I was like 128 to 90, or how do you score these things?
I do want to.
So every goal they got 4 posts. The two in the middle, which are very long, that you get 6 points every time you put the ball through those to 2 poles.
Hey, I just want to say, I want to test that Dave knows about that goal point system.
I think he does, because I explained it.
Tell me, Dave, do you remember?
I do. It's 6 points if you put it in between, and basically in the middle, in the middle goal, in between those 2 poles. If you hit the pole, it's only 1, because you hit the pole, so that means it's out, or it's in the outside poles.
Okay.
If you hit the outside pole, I assume it's nothing.
It's out of bounds on the full.
Yeah, it's out of bounds. Yep. So, but 6 for the inner goal, and when they score, they do this. They go like that. They point like that. That's a touchdown, basically. It's not like that like we do. They do like that. Finger guns. They finger gun.
They go.
And when there's a point, they go for 1. When there's a point, they just stick up 1 finger.
We used to say a little thing like when the youngest say, and when it was a goal, we'd say, the goal umpire's coming up to. And we'd say, "How big's your dick?" And that's what we just always say as a joke as kids. Yeah.
And you have to kick it through, correct? Or
Got to
can
kick
you
it
throw
through. It can't be touched.
Okay.
If it gets kicked and somebody touches the ball, then it's only 1 point.
Okay.
Doesn't matter where it goes in between those 4 posts. It's only 1 point. And Dave was sort of sitting with me 2 or 3 times. Unfortunately, the Eagles weren't really doing too well at the time.
No, they weren't.
And they're still not.
Well, we finally got our first win.
We did.
They won.
But it's a very confusing game if you don't know the rules. But once Dave sat with me a couple of times, I explained the rules and the way you tackle and why you drop the ball or holding the ball and things like that.
You actually picked it up pretty quick, Dave.
It did.
I must say.
It did a great job.
It's impressive.
Very impressive.
Yes.
First off, in 2018, I think is when you said that when they last won.
That's correct.
And I'm pretty sure that was the year right after, Drew Petrie had retired in 17. I'm pretty sure. And then Let's see. Who
How
was,
coincidental. That was the first year that we actually won our Super Bowl.
what was it?
Yeah, 2018. Well, the 2017 season, but it was actually in 2018.
So the Eagles won twice.
Yeah.
No, but that was it the rookie, Willie Rioli or something like that?
Rioli,
yeah. He was on that team, I think. Tom Cole, he was like a first team regular that year.
Yeah.
But yeah, back in when I was in high school is when that came out in '87. You said, and you
1987.
You had to be in the early 20s or somewhere around there because you're not that much older than me.
I remember being a little kid when he took me to my first footy game. It wouldn't have been the first year they were around, but maybe a couple of years in, and just the crowds and seeing that for the first time. So yeah, and they were playing Hawthorn, and Platten slid and boom, smacked his head on the pole right in front of us. That was my first memory of the footy.
Oh my gosh, that's
yeah.
It's a sort of game where it's a 360 game. I mean, people come at you at all directions. So the coordination, the balance, and the awareness of the game is just sensational. Where the players have to mark the ball, land on their feet, either kick it or handball it out, and then still worry about what's happening around them.
No,
it's a very unique game where your game is virtually straight up the front. You kick it out, you get tackled, and the game finishes. This is a continuing game. It doesn't stop until you either tackle them or you bring them down. So the game is very exciting. And when it's close and the game's only got a couple of points difference, it gets really exciting, especially if you're at the game. The tension and the excitement is just huge. Absolutely. So
go ahead.
If you haven't seen the game and watched it, I think in America there is a lot of guys who have come from Australia, and they're trying to introduce the game in America, but it hasn't really taken off. So
until you guys.
Now
you guys can start
introducing it.
You had a question there, Dave.
No, I was gonna point out that '87. That's when the former East Perth player Dean Turner, he returned home after spending 3 years with Fitzroy, I believe.
Yep.
So anyway, so I did go out.
He sounds so smart reading the book, doesn't he?
Look at that. That's the first premiership they won. Yeah.
Wow.
The history of the West Coast Eagles, I went ahead and bought this and had it delivered last week, and I've been reading up on them. It basically goes through every single year by year of all the scores.
There you go, Dave. Well done, mate.
It's not his fault. Dave. His team sucks, so they have to read about winning. So that's about it.
10 out of 10, Dave. Well done, mate. Well done. That's excellent.
I'm paying attention. I'm reading up. I'm going to try to become a true Eagles fan, not your Eagles, but your Eagles, sir.
You'll know more about them than what I will say.
All right, guys, I do. Papa Roc, I've got some questions for you in a bit. Anthony and Rocstedi, you guys are also. How was your day, gentlemen? You already talked a lot. Roc, how was your day?
Let me keep it nice and short like May's left leg. Dave, it was good.
All right.
Motherfucker.
Let me, sweetheart, get a couple news stories ready.
I've got a news story, or I have a couple.
Perfect. I've got a ton of messages because we've been letting them pile up here. So here is a couple more from Zanzia. Let's see where we're at.
Just remember, Sam, words are hard, and so is Dave, because it's happy birthday and masturbation month of May. It's the last one. Woohoo! Don't worry, I'm coming as well. Oh, I'm into the show.
To the show. He's coming to the show. That's all I meant.
I'm confused. Is he masturbating over the month of May's death? Or is it? It's a long month. That's a long month. Go on. All right, continue. Sorry.
Yes, here we go.
I would also like to say that, this has been some great stories, some great shows, and, be sure to everyone out there, if you haven't, like and subscribe, and to both shows, the Roses Are Red podcast and the Married Couple podcast, and we got, and the Anthony's Corner here and everything like that coming up. So, what can we say? We're not coming up short this month. Woohoo!
And one more, why not?
Hey, I have a question for Papa Roc. What's the most embarrassing Rocstedi story you can ever think of? We'd like to hear this.
Don't answer that yet,
I'm sure
because
Dave would love it as a birthday present.
don't
Wouldn't you, Dave?
don't answer that yet, because that is literally one of the questions I already wrote down. So already,
So if you wrote it down, why do you have to wait?
You have to think. You have time to think.
I
Now.
think
Yeah.
this is.
I need to
It's
think about
60
that one.
minutes.
think about it.
Let's
Let's prep
he
it.
has one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got one good one.
We'll just hold on. He's going to ask
Okay.
you soon. When
Hang on
More
just
messages.
for a second. Yeah, May, I had a couple responses to a couple things. Let's see.
Well, gee, Rock, thanks so much for mentioning my toes. They're blessed. Thank you very much. And yeah,
5 happy birthdays in a row. We're trying to age him quicker. That way he feels younger. What the hell was that? I don't know. I was just thinking fast on my feet, which we don't have.
there
No
you
need to
go,
be
Rock.
sour,
Now you
mate.
got her making cracks about my toes. Okay, anyway.
She said which we don't have.
Hello, Anthony. Welcome back, I guess. What the hell did you walk into?
I
I don't know.
guess.
What did he walk into?
I have no idea.
Jeez.
The birthday bonanza for Dave Watson.
Why do you keep mentioning my last name?
Oops, sorry. I am Dave. Anyway.
Wait a minute, but they only have one foot. Where the hell did he walk?
mate, you ain't walking into anything, all right?
Thanks. Trying to get me to dance or what? Where'd that come from?
Oh my goodness!
You asked for a couple of you asked for people to leave messages. They did. Here is SamIAm's daughter, Alex.
So you guys told me to send a voice message, so I'm doing that. So hi guys, happy birthday, Dave. I was gonna do this like right after you guys said that, but however, I had just gotten customers, and I was like, can you give me a second? And they were like, yeah, for sure. And I was like, I'm just tuning into my parents' podcast, so that was fun. How was my day, you ask? I slept in, and then I am currently at work by myself. Got left so many donuts to decorate, actually. And then I've been
She's
watching Teen
decorating
Wolf,
holes?
which I don't know if I think you guys said that there was like a 80s movie of that, but yeah, that was my day. I hope your guys' day was well. I love and miss you all. Yeah.
Her voice is a freaking amazing, man. Sam, you got to do a podcast with your daughter. Her voice is just so amazing. It really is. What a voice.
Yeah, we
Continue.
got to talk to my kid again. So no, she's amazing. I do love her. I hated making her mad the other day, or because we had talked.
You're a
about,
mom. It's what you got to do.
I know. She was big mad at me, and the thing is she decided to do the thing I was telling her to do, so it made me feel better. So Alex, if you're listening to this, but sometimes hearing it from somebody other than your parent makes it easier to digest, I think. So.
When I was her age, I fucked off college. And,
Yeah, me too.
and I wasted a lot of money fucking off college.
Me
Excuse
too.
my language, but I did. And I needed to
I would have
grow up a
never
little
met you if you were going to college.
Exactly. You wouldn't have.
No.
Then
You'd have been more successful, and I would have never been at that Pizza Hut and met shifty ass Scott. Like, dude couldn't look at you, and he's like,
he was shifty. One more message, Rocstedi. You called for Mr. R to leave a message.
Here we go.
Let's see what it is. Here it is.
Yay.
Good evening, guys. Rock wanted me to leave a message, so I'm just leaving a message. But I was going to leave a message anyways. What is up? Dave, happy birthday.
Thank you.
SamIAm. Anthony, how are you, dude? What's up, dog? Papa Roc, Rocstedi. What a great combination right there.
Thank you, sir.
It's
Thank you.
strange because just yesterday Kaylee and myself were just talking about you guys on stereo. I randomly go on there, but when I do, it's just people kind of like,
fuck shit up.
Because like when OG people like arrive, they want to hear what they're talking about. We were talking about SamIAm and Dave and how they had a great show happening on stereo, and we were stoked to see them evolve from different platforms, but YouTube being on here is a great evolution and where you guys should be as podcasters. Red Rose's name came up as well, so we were giving her flowers as well. And even with Rock and Anthony and like all the great hosts that have evolved into this platform of podcasting. You guys are great talents, nothing but props. And that's all I want to say. I was just trying to find like an old clip, but I couldn't find anything of Lisa. I just didn't. I was just being lazy.
I bet he could find it.
I hope you guys are doing well. Big ups. And have a great evening, guys.
Thanks, Mr. R. A lot of respect for you, man. You're a great guy. So thanks for dropping a message.
Thank you for the compliment. That was awesome.
That's like one of the best compliments I've ever received from
Absolutely.
anybody, especially that dude, because he is awesome.
Yes.
He's a fucking awesome dude.
And the stuff that he does, whether it's, I don't know, throwing his
talent across the board.
I mean,
yeah.
Literally he can do pretty much anything. And coming in here and being a part of our show is freaking great. I love you, dude. Thank you very much. All right. I think we are
real quick. We have a
Yes.
couple of written messages. We
Let's hit
have
those.
Nick checking in saying, Dave,
Well,
you
hey,
know
Nick.
what your problem is. You have loose skin and old balls. Happy birthday.
That's not Dave's problem. That's Sam's problem.
It might be. Heath,
It's okay. She's got an iron.
Heath is checking in. You still fuck off, Dave.
Dude.
And then Alex says, still going back to college just after a year. Yeah, she's taking a gap year.
Yeah, it's time. Yeah.
And
Just reset.
Yeah,
Just reset.
we all have to do that.
And she'll find it. She's smart as shit.
Also,
You got
she's-
this.
Also,
She's got
she's
it.
watching
Just
Teen
take some
Wolf,
time
is
off.
what she says.
Which Teen Wolf? With Michael? With
No,
Michael J. Fox?
Not with Parkinson's.
Anthony, you know, the Michael J. Fox's problem, he went to go take a piss, he ended up coming.
It is masturbation month.
No.
I mean, that's the reason why having a girl with Parkinson is a great thing, especially when you're riding in the car. And you're like, honey, which way are you supposed to turn? She reaches over and says left and drops her hand, and you're like, yeah.
Well, I do have a news story.
Let's hear it, Sammy.
Yes, we got to do that.
In honor of Masturbation Month and my husband's birthday.
Why not?
So the OnlyFans star Annie Knight, I believe she's from Queensland in Australia. She has been hospitalized and not doing well after her 583 men challenge.
Oh, that chick?
That chick.
That chick?
Yeah, so this OnlyFans
Aw.
creator has been hospitalized after sleeping with 583 men in 6 hours.
In a row.
Is it a mental fucking institution hospital or an actual hospital?
Actual hospital. So
Right.
she
Anthony, you've been down south, have you?
she decided to seek medical attention after experiencing bleeding after that required further Jesus.
How many men?
583 men.
2 hours?
6.
She knows this shit.
She had experienced bleeding that required further medical testing after completing the coital challenge on Sunday, the 18th. She says she's not doing very well, and she's been bleeding a lot since the challenge. She's 28 years
Poor
old.
little angel.
I know. She does suffer endometriosis, but that doesn't seem like, fucking 583 men. would
Okay, I just did the math on that.
Mhm.
You said 6 hours, right?
Yeah.
So that's 360 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. These dudes were blowing it off every 97 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
Less than.
wait a minute, but the worst part about it is if you were in that group, you would never be able to tell a woman, I can go all night. She'd be like, no, the hell you can't. With you, I'll see the beginning and the end of the commercial. And it'd be like, hey, baby, how you? Oh, sorry.
Just imagine being the last.
That's probably
last guy in, you go.
Yeah, the last guy ain't
Can you give me a parachute or something, or I don't know?
Wait a minute, where'd this sofa come from?
Oh my God!
Like, is Craig in here too?
Oh wow!
Broke me.
You wouldn't actually be having intercourse with the woman anymore at that stage, would you? It'd just be all men.
Wow! Like a river, wouldn't it?
She wouldn't be dry.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised she bled.
How could she bleed with so many guys there? Impossible.
She did say it was definitely a bit raw down there, and she did get
a bit,
and she did get a small cut. She says she's not sure if the bleeding is from her condition or
I got to tell you right now,
from the challenge.
She does not have a small cut. She's got
She's got a big gash.
Did you say cut or cunt?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
She says, I guess 583 guys in a day isn't that good for your body.
But it's nothing to sneeze at, lady.
I know.
She can't
She would
sneeze.
prolapse if she sneezed.
She cannot sneeze.
She sneezes and her intestines come out.
I know. She says, I'll definitely survive, but it was quite painful and unpleasant at the moment. So Annie, who is based in Queensland, in Queensland's Gold Coast, says she was shocked at how easy this challenge was, despite the after effects. She obliterated her previous record of 24 men in one day and surpassed the halfway mark of her goal to sleep with 1,000 men in 2025.
Fuck.
Hey, gotta have goals.
Now, for this event, she received 2,000 registrations, which required all participants to wear customized branded condoms and bright pink balaclavas words are hard. Sorry, to maintain anonymity.
Anonymity.
Yeah, that's it.
Words are hard.
I'm sorry, I'm a little dyslexic. Sorry, Papa Roc. She really only expected 200 people to show up, and she was absolutely shocked when over 500 showed up. Sorry. Despite the nature of her work, she remains unbothered by criticism. She says people seem to get so uptight about it, and at the end of the day, these men just want to have sex. God forbid a man wants to just have sex. I'm providing this service for free.
Tight is a word that shouldn't be in her vocabulary, Sam.
I was thinking the same thing.
And she's not an ugly woman. You know, for some of them dudes, I'm sure that was like their one shot at
she's
starting.
actually pretty, but
She is. So they're like, oh, girl, you
Pretty slutty.
Right?
She's a sex enthusiast. She says it really upsets her when she sees people coming after the guys and being so mean about the guys that showed up, because she feels quite protective over them, even though she only knew them for like 90 seconds when they were in there.
Protective over them.
Yes.
Well,
and so when she
they
sees
can
all
hear
of these
baby
negative
daddy.
comments towards them, she says it upsets her.
These are like her boyfriends.
I'm sure they have nice personalities, guys.
I hope she made some friends along the way.
Sounds like she did.
I think so. So fellow OnlyFans creators Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips have also challenged themselves to sleep with 1,000 men in one day.
Where's the phone number?
Where's the word?
Where's the phone
Where's
number?
the world goal?
Where's the phone number?
Where do we sign up?
So Bonnie has claimed to have
Where do we
slept
sign
with
up?
No one will be there.
So Bonnie has claimed to have slept with 1,057 men in a 24-hour period. That happened in January, and then Lily peaked at 101 men in a day.
Wow.
Now let's be real. The Bonnie girl who slept with 1,057. It's not really that. I mean, they all holes and hands are used. So it's, this and all the things.
She's got Popeye forearms. She's like,
She's like, I'm just going to hold it here. You guys do the work.
She's like the Indian fucking goddess Shiva. She's got like 8 arms. Yeah.
So I'm sorry to have done such a... Whatever, I'm not actually. It was a great fucking
wait a minute.
story.
Who was the one that got her ears?
I don't know.
Shout out to that dirty fucking whore.
Also, she's from Australia, so I thought it was apropos to this fucking podcast.
Aussie slag. There you go.
Was she from West Australia?
No, from Queensland.
Queensland, yeah.
Is anybody in West Australia that
I'm sure.
I might know a couple actually.
done that challenge?
They might have traveled. It's only a 4-hour flight.
Oh
so.
my gosh. Also, Jace is checking in. Sam, your hair is super cute. Yeah, he says, "Hi, Sam and Dave. Hi, Sam. Happy birthday, Dave." Ben Lee's just saying, "Happy birthday, Dave." And then Nick says, "I hope she drank. It makes plants grow.
It's got electrolytes.
It's got what plants need."
Oh shit.
Well, she got no protein.
Oh fuck. Literally, fuck.
I'm like, literally, like she's like, they said every hole counts. How that woman's jaw must be strong enough to crack almonds. Like she's like, done.
Speaking of nuts, Zanzi has something to say about it. Let's hear.
Hey Sam, you know the whole Bonnie Blue thing. A guy actually went on YouTube and put out his post. He was like one of the last guys to go, and they were all wearing balaclavas. Apparently, he got HSV2, and apparently he got HIV.
Oh.
And he was one of the last ones to go. And of course, when she was done, she walked around with this splatter all over her face in public because she wanted to be admired, and she got mad when nobody noticed her. Yeah. So I got news for everyone out there. This isn't easy to do. And like Anthony said, he said, you could tell her go all night, but honestly, I think in this situation, she'd blow you off.
Well, they say
Cynthia's just he's just dirty because he still got turned down.
She probably got the softest skin down there.
How does he know all that?
Or calloused.
Anyway, Papa Roc.
Sorry.
Yes.
Papa Roc.
Dave.
Questions.
Thank you for putting up with us. Thank you very much for being here, by the way. And now we need to know that.
Pleasure, mate. Pleasure.
Question. I believe the question had something to do with. Can you remember a story? What was the exact question?
What was Rocstedi like as a kid? Or the actual question from Zanzia was, what is
the most embarrassing story that you have about Rocstedi?
Yes.
Oh, by Rocstedi.
No, like an embarrassing story about me.
About Rocstedi.
I thought it was about me. Well, not really. These guys are all pretty good kids, man. I can't complain about that. They behaved themselves. I had a big stick, and they all watched it.
He fucking really did have a big stick.
I tell you what, they fucking shit themselves when I took that stick out. I used to have a long stick, and even a grapevine.
Yeah,
it was about this long. And
how long you been married?
And
now we know why.
And if they did something wrong, I used to put that stick and the grapevine on top of the fridge and a little bit hanging out so they could see it. And if they did something wrong, all I had to do was look at it. And when they used to look, they used to shit themselves. You know, there's no doubt about that. Oh, but I remember one day we used to have a dog.
Spot.
Spot was his name. And anyway, this dog, and the kids brought this dog.
This is going live, you know, so you can't take back what you say.
No. And I hate dogs. You know, I'm not a dog person. It's as simple as that.
I am, by the way.
But anyway, they bought this. It was a
Jack Russell.
Jack Russell, and these dogs are a bit crazy.
They're hyper.
And anyway, and I used to race pigeons as a little hobby. Anyway, so we locked the backyard so the dog wouldn't run around somewhere.
Race.
Anyway,
pigeons?
this dog used to always jump into the cage and scare,
to taunt the birds.
You know, upset the birds.
Which is an important thing to not do when you're racing birds. They're like horses, right? They're like,
so,
it's really important to keep them stress-free and all that shit. But this dog was not letting him do that. Go ahead.
So I'm racing one day and, you know, and I'm waiting for the birds to come. And Joseph was only a young boy then. He was only, how old were you then, Roc?
10.
8 to 10?
Yeah,
then?
maybe 10.
And I saw this bird coming down, and it sort of swooped, and it's coming down to land. As it's coming down to land, the dog jumped up, and it was going crazy. So I got upset, and I had like a broom, right? And I'm chasing this dog everywhere, trying to bash the hell out of this dog. And Roc got in the way, you know, and I bashed Roc over the head. So, and you know, unfortunately, it was one of those upsetting days. So,
can I retell that a little bit better with specifics, though?
Yeah, all right,
yeah.
Go for it.
So the dog was taunting the birds, right? He's like, "Get that mongrel out of here!"
I'm trying to be nice.
And we're trying to like pull the dog, and he just picks up a rake. It wasn't a broom, right? He goes, "You fucking mongrel!" And he goes and he swipes this fucking thing, and the dog just jumps out the way. He hits the ground. The rake shatters. Me and my sister start screaming. We're fucking, Dad! And he's just chased this dog almost to its fucking death. It was traumatizing as a kid to see that shit. And by the way, that stick wasn't on the fridge. It was on the washing machine. And when my sister and I climbed up on the washing machine onto the dryer, and stole it one day thinking that would be good, he's going, where's my stick? Where's my stick?
Oh, no.
So he couldn't find it. We're like, whew. So he's like, goes outside, he cuts a length of hose.
Oh, shit.
And he put that up there. He goes, I'll keep cutting hose all fucking day long. I don't care. So
that'll teach you.
But
this is why he's got no embarrassing stories about me.
But the good thing about it, Rock and my brother and sister never got whacked with that. They never got whacked.
Yes, we fucking did.
Oh, come on, don't be silly. I never did things like that.
I'm joking.
And,
we didn't.
We never got whacked. Never got whacked with those. But I did use my grapevine on a whacked him with that, so that was all right, you know.
Not with the hose, just the grapevine.
Yeah, just the grapevine. So that was all fun. That was all fun.
Everything he said is
I
true.
never switched this arm truck. I'm black. We know this
We
stuff.
would go on a switch
Actually,
here.
I'll tell you a good embarrassing story.
Okay.
I'll tell you a good embarrassing story. You know, I was as a young boy, I was a butcher by trade, and being a butcher, I got to the stage where I was very cocky, and you know, I was very mouthy with the customers. My confidence just went through the roof. And it was one Saturday afternoon. We already closed down in one class, and I used to hate customers coming in about 12:30, 1 o'clock because we were cleaning up to going home. And she comes in, she says, "Oh, Vince, have you got a chicken?" And I says, "Oh, look, you know, let me go to the back and have a look if we've got a chicken or not, you know." So in those days, the chickens were wrapped up in a plastic bag and they were all nice and tight. So I come out with this chicken. I'm going, "Oh, here we go. You're lucky. You know, I got a nice chicken for you." And she looks at it and she says, "Oh, it's too small, man. I need a bigger chicken." I'm going, "Oh, fuck, what am I going to do? Bigger chicken." So I take this chicken out. I take it out of the plastic bag and I'll stretch the wings and stretch the legs, you know. Anyway, the funny thing is, in those days, the chickens were about $5, you know, and that was the first price I gave her. And I come out with this chicken, I stretched it out, and I says, "Look, I found another chicken, and you can have it for $5.50, you know." And she goes, "Oh, that's great. Can I take both?" And I and I'll tell you what, and I had to think fast. And I'm going, and my boss is looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at her, and I'm smiling. I go, "I'm sorry, but the other one fell in the sawdust, and you can't have it."
That was quick thinking.
Yeah, I think pretty quick in those days. So, but, it was fun. It was fun. It was great being a butcher and dealing with the public, especially when you're very, very cocky. In my age, I was only 16, 17 at the time, and it was great. It really was great.
I can see where Rock gets it from.
Yeah, I got to honestly say, all my kids, the whole four of them are all cocky.
Yeah.
They're all mouthy. They're all, mate. They're all, they're all.
My sister's also hot, Dave.
I was actually just about to bring that up. How is
Well,
it
you know, Dave,
you made such good-looking kids.
Well,
Especially
Dave,
Rock's hot sister.
Mate, right. All I can say is you got a great eye, mate. What can I say? You know, I must agree with you. I'm not going to disagree with you there. So, you know, she's all right. You know, she's got a bit. She's got a bit older now, but yeah, she's not bad.
Yeah, you're funny.
I must say, I got beautiful grandchildren, mate. The whole lot of them. The whole lot. I got 7 of them, and yeah, the whole lot of them. They're all pretty hot.
You got a great family.
I love 2 of them. Like, we're besties. No, Rock's littles and I are besties.
They've taken to Sam, Dave, and particularly Sam a lot.
I love them so much.
That makes sense.
I do. I think Dave was going to go here. How did you and Mama Roc meet?
Oh, that's a real very interesting story. It's going to go for a little while if you've got some time.
We have some time.
Just keep it a short version.
Well, as I said, I was a butcher, and her mum used to come into the butcher shop, and I used to serve her mum, and she used to come in with her mum, and in those days I was only 15 and she was a 13, little snotty kid coming in with her mum, you know, and I sort of didn't take much notice of her at the time, And as I got older in the 16, 17, I must say I was very confident with the girls and this and that. And her mum used to order the meat. I used to take it to her. I used to deliver the meat to her place. Anyway, her Lisa used to be in that type of group and crowd, but she never really liked me. I was a bit of a,
cocky kid.
Anyway, so I said to her, I made myself a bit of a challenge because I used to talk with her, and I said to her one day, would you like to go out with me, She says, no way in the whole wide world I'll go out with somebody like you. And I says, what do you mean? There's nothing wrong with me. She says, no, you're too much of a
Playboy.
Well, I wasn't going to use that word, but anyway. And so I said to her, oh, yeah, I'll see. I'll get around that, So I started thinking, how am I going to get around that sort of situation? Anyway, so I said to her, look, I'll tell you what I do. I says to her, one day we just go for a coffee. No dramas, very nice and neat. And she sort of refused me all the time. She would never, ever have a bar with me. So one day she had to go to a hairdressing because Lisa was a hairdresser, and she used to go with. She had this hairdressing do that she had to go with, and at that time I was just delivering the meat to my mum and dad's place.
You were delivering the meat.
Yeah, you were. It was dead. It was dead meat at that time, and so she was talking about this do that she has to go with, and. She says, I haven't got anyone to go with because she had to go with a partner. And I sort of pricked up and I said, look, I'll tell you what, why don't you take me? She says, oh, no. I said, I'll tell you what, take me and you won't regret it. Look, I'm a gentleman. What have you been hearing around town? It's all bullshit. Don't even listen to that shit. It's just not true. Just not true. And I said, think about it. I'll get back to me tomorrow. Anyway, I just sort of chased her up. I said, look, please, why don't we just do that? So she finally came round and she says, okay, but you got to behave yourself. I says, yeah, hey, mate, I'm like a bloody priest. Don't you worry about that. So we went out to this this hairdressing do that she was, and I was a gentleman, didn't even go there, didn't even say anything. We went to lunch and things like that. And I said, look, thanks very much for the day. Maybe we can do it again. And I just took her home and left it there. After a couple of days, I rang her up and I says, do you want to have a coffee again? She says, oh, I said, look, have a coffee. Yeah, mate, no worries. So she had coffee with me, and again, like a gentleman, took her out. Then we went out. Then we started going out to movies, and again, as a gentleman, didn't even go in for a kiss or anything. Took about 2-3 months like that, just slowly breaking it down till finally, I got my first kiss, and that took a while. So that's how it worked. So I'm pretty proud of breaking it down, mate, to be honest. So that was pretty cool.
He was more in it for the challenge.
Yeah, it was a big challenge.
You played the long con.
Yeah, it was a big challenge. So I finally.
How long have you guys been together then?
What year did you get married?
I was 17.
75?
I was 17, 18. And she was only 16 at the time. So we've been together 40. We've been married 47 years, and that was only before your birthday.
Yeah. Just in April.
15th in April. And we were together about 3-4 years before this, so about 52 years all up.
Oh,
you get less for murder. Get less for murder, you guys.
Can I ask what your secret is? How do you stay together so long?
I think it's mutual respect is number one issue. We've got a great family. She's actually the glue of my family. Lisa's just a wonderful, wonderful person. She never says no to anyone, any of my kids or any of my grandchildren. She's always there. She's doesn't matter how tired she is, she'll just do it. If the grandkid, we got the grandchildren and our kids really hanging off us 24/7. Our house is like a halfway house. I always call it's like a brothel. Kids are there. Kids are running around.
Whoa!
And
kid brothel
on the week. We can't. If you got.
He did say he was as good as a priest.
Yeah, no.
I didn't say anything.
I gotta say, I keep telling her it's like a brothel. Got kids everywhere. Got families everywhere.
You mean people everywhere?
Yeah, kids everywhere.
The kids
got family. And I said to her, we had a big discussion the other day, which is important. And we were sort of talking about this, that, and the other. And I says to her, look, if anything happens tomorrow, I'd like to be the first one to die, because tomorrow you're the actual glue of the family. And if I die, the kids don't give you a shit, man, because they never ring me. I don't get a call.
Aww. That's bullshit.
I'm serious. You know,
that's bullshit.
They'll
fucking call you all the time.
They'll ring my wife. They ring my wife. All my kids will ring my wife at least once a day. My daughter ring my wife 3-4 times a day, right? Yeah. And I'm sitting in the lounge. And they're on the phone. I'm listening to what they say, right? I'm not in the conversation. And they're talking with mum for you'd say, "Oh, how's Dad?"
Hang on a minute. I'll call you video phone every few days.
You'll call me every now and then. There's no doubt about that. But but look, all in all, we've got a great family, and we've got great kids, great grandchildren, and she's a wonderful, wonderful wife and a mother,
and mum
and a mother,
and grandmother,
and a grandmother. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, Sam and I were there a little over a month ago, and you guys invited us into your home.
You did.
And made us feel like we were family. And, you know, here's what I have to say. I'm pretty sure I've called you like 8 times since then.
Hey, you've called me.
Hey, I'm the good kid.
You've called me more times than what they have. Trust me.
I've called you more than I've called Rock, actually.
Yeah, you have, mate. Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah,
I'll be careful of that too, though, because Sunday when I was into the game, and I've got a foot massager, not the full chair like you got, but I took a picture of the foot massager and the game. Yeah, I sent it to you, and then I realized it's like 2 a.m. for this dude. I should not be sending this right now. So I apologize for that. I'll get better at that. But
that's all right. Oh, you'd be like my adopted son now.
You guys are awesome.
You guys
it's
actually
only 12 years apart from these guys.
I know. Fuck off, Rock.
You guys actually remind me of my mom and dad so much. So I think you guys will get along so well. And I don't know. You guys are just amazing. So thank you for
the only thing Dad said he was disappointed. The only thing when you guys were here is that you didn't eat a little more.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I just want.
You barely fucking ate like a fucking pair of birds.
I ate all the risotto.
I think my canaries ate more than you guys.
Oh, okay, at the baptism, I totally ate more than my fair share.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is amazing. And then I ate all that risotto, and I was like, all the rice was like building up in my tummy, and I was like, I don't think I can finish this.
Had you like Uber Eats over some Hungry Jacks? Maybe I would have had more.
Oh, stop it!
Just kidding.
No, it's great having you over, and we're looking forward to having you here. And I know Roc was very excited to have you staying with him and showing you around Perth and West Australia, and
it was so much fun.
And promoting Perth, West Australia, and the way we live here, and it's a beautiful place.
It absolutely is, and when you get the new house, the new beach house or whatever, save a room for us. And,
there's always room.
Oh, that'd be fucking honestly where that location is fucking great. If we spent all the time there too, hey?
If you're into the fishing, because I'm into the fishing a little bit, or crabbing down in Mandurah, it's a great place to be in. You're all welcome, the whole lot. Bring all your friends, all your mates. Bring half of America over. We can look after them. Don't worry about
you
that.
said fishing. We might get Jessica to come because she wants to go to Australia bad.
Yeah, we can do that.
If you come and stay with me, my brother, fuck yeah.
That'd be great. I'll bring Jessica because he said beach and fishing.
Beach fishing.
That's all that she needs to hear. And food, I'm in.
And hey,
I'm afraid.
Hey, we got really good watermelon down here, man.
And not only that, if you actually went,
I never heard that before. You got any fried chicken? Basketball too?
And if you actually did go stay with him, he wouldn't make you work in the fields. You're fine.
Hey, Dave speaks for himself, man.
And I got you.
Roc, I already made him watch the thing from last time. He did see when we pulled Nigel out of nowhere. He goes, hold on.
That's why I made your friend Stone.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
no, you got it. All right, guys. We are going to. I probably got other messages here. I want to thank everybody that's still in the show. We're not done yet. We're getting close. But once Sam comes back, we are still going to play Who's Coming With Me.
I would also like to say that, this is.
Never mind. That was, we already played that one. But Papa Roc and Rocstedi, you guys in for Who's Coming With Me? I know Rocstedi.
I am, yeah. Dad hasn't seen this section yet, so this
I
segment.
hope it's not a sex scene or something.
No. Who's Coming With Me? Papa
That
Roc,
was for the.
First off, why do you guys have just down under? Why do you guys have such stupid words for stuff? Like for example, you call these. You call them thongs. Flip-flops or thongs down there, but you guys you shorten everything. Breakfast is brekkie, and I kind of made fun of you guys when I was down there. You're like, we don't say that. We don't sound that dumb. I'm like,
They don't say brekkie. They don't say anything like that or arvo.
I don't know. I was born in Italy. So
I know the answer. It's it's just all time restraint, Dave. We just like to save time.
Okay, well, fair enough. All right.
I haven't done that to speak English anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
He did say there was a lot of Asians down here.
That was on my list. That was on my top 10. All right. Anyway, Papa Roc, here is how the story actually goes of how this came about. Rocstedi, ourselves, our friends AC and Red Rose, kind of came together. We had a little group of people, and I tried to start a show called Who's Coming With Me? And it's basically the premise is I'm going to hell. So because I'm going to find this stuff on the internet that we think is funny. Sometimes it's a little bit racy. It's a little bit. Anyway, I'll play the song and you'll understand what I'm talking about. But basically,
Who's Coming With Me?
Basically, I'm going to hell. I know I had to wait for you to get back.
I'm sorry. I had to go.
No, I understand. We've been here a bit. But basically, we're going to watch this stuff. I'm going to laugh at it. If you want to laugh at it too, you know what? I'm going to hell. You want to come with? That's basically the premise of the whole thing. So I made a whole beginning to it. I'm going to play the edited version because I have started playing the edited version.
The radio edit.
Yes, the radio edit. And anyway, it kind of goes something like this. Triple down version. The cast crew was sitting around trying to think of something new. Then IamDave jumped up and said, yeah, I know what we could do. I think we should make a show where we're laughing at shit we shouldn't be. So basically, I'm going to hell and asking, who's coming with me? AC said, that's a great idea. I'll start the show. Then he fired up his computer and he played a video. SamIAm tried to hold her laugh and she took a little piss. Red Rose sat back in the corner and said, you leave me out of this. Then Rocstedi said, yeah, y'all come on down to Perth. Because I, for one, have 10 videos of Lisa giving birth. So everybody come along, you know it won't be hard. Because we've got memes and bad videos. Radio edit. Come with Rocstedi, AC, and Red Rose. Then SamIAm will snort laugh out her nose.
I forgot your dick.
What? The balloon thing?
I completely forgot your dick.
Oh, real quick. Can we just, okay.
Yes.
I have to say, so Dave and I have known each other 9 years. We've been together 9 years. 9 years ago today was his birthday, Obby.
It was.
Yeah.
It was
That's why they call it birthday.
I was younger then.
So Anthony was here celebrating with us. I just wanted to prove, I don't know. So my best friend Skylar.
You can't really see him there. It's kind of dark.
I know.
It's true.
My best friend Skylar hates the word moist. So Anthony does balloon animals and all sorts of things, all things balloons. And so he made moist in balloons just for Skylar, and that's her husband now. That guy back there is her husband now. This was just, we had such a fun time that night. And then here's another one of Dave and Anthony. I just wanted to put these things out there.
Is this 9 years ago?
This is absolutely 9 years ago.
Anthony, so you have not changed a bit. You're still just as young. Dave, your forehead's gotten bigger.
A little.
It's true.
But now you see why Dave would talk crap to people, because I would stand behind him
It's not wrong.
and they would just look up and go,
Actually, the first night I met Anthony,
it was your tight jeans.
First night I met Anthony.
Because that's what he talked about your ass. He literally pointed at me. He's like, dude, when she walks away, look at her ass.
I did.
It was.
And I was like, oh, she has a nice ass. Now, see, that goes back to what I was saying earlier about somebody telling you about, if you can choose to decide to become old. Because here's my thought.
Okay.
How come there is Cotton and those two sisters, Polly and Esther? That's it. That's all clothes are made out of.
Right.
But if you're wearing a pair of blue jeans, they're like, she's age appropriate.
Okay, well, hold
Even
on.
the lace for it, put on a fucking miniskirt and go with it.
Right?
You actually have the body to keep doing that. Like, you
thank
still
you.
look the same as you do when I first met you.
I'm a little heavier,
Okay.
but it's okay.
I have a question, and it's a serious question. Cotton or polyester? Which one would you pick?
Let's not go down that track, Dave. I was absolutely going to say a cotton joke then. And you nailed it. You nailed it. That was better than mine.
I beat you to it.
I was like, how come this man's asking cotton questions when he should be an expert?
All right, so now that kind of leads right in.
You went right in. I mean, that was
It literally.
that was perfect. That was.
This is coming with
This is how unracist Australia is. I don't even think Dad knows what it means. Cotton. Do you understand what's going on with that? No. Okay, we'll go into that later. But yeah, only because I've been hanging around Americans, I've been picking up their stereotypical jokes here. Go ahead.
Yes. Just wait a cotton picking minute.
Sorry.
Go on.
We all know
Yes,
how.
Papa Roc,
shit.
these are
That's funny.
Sleep
I'm
jokes.
so sorry.
Sorry. We're not.
All
We're
right.
fine.
Yeah,
Like a
'cause
bread.
I'm actually the grandson of one of the people that actually raised money for Martin Luther King. I joke
That's
with you not.
That's
Yeah,
fact.
I found
That
it
is
out
fact.
like 5 or 6 years ago that my grandfather was at the right hand of Rosa Parks. And I'm like, I'm the grandson of a civil rights leader. Like
That's awesome.
it explains a lot.
It does.
Actually, it really
It
does.
absolutely
It does
does.
explain
It does.
a lot.
Knowing who you are.
And,
Yeah.
and my great grandfather was a bus driver. Told her to sit her ass down.
No, your great grandfather was P.T.
Oh, shit.
Barnum.
Oh, you're actually right. It wasn't. It was P.T. Barnum. Actually, no, he was like a great uncle, P.T. Barnum. He started the, no. I'm just being silly. Anyway, all right. So
Your great uncle is P.T. Barnum?
yeah.
That fucking fits. I mean,
Yeah,
the height,
the
the
greatest
whole
showman.
caboodle.
Circus. Complete circus.
Yes.
Anyway, they don't even know who that is either. So
Barnum and
No, I
Bailey.
didn't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Have
Anyway,
you
It's
guys
famous
seen
for
the-
saying that there's a sucker born every minute.
the
Yeah.
Australian played the part. Anyway,
Yeah, the
go on.
Australian. Okay.
Anyway,
Anyway,
let's
we all
play.
know how this works, folks.
Let's play
I'm
the
going to take down the chat. I will put it up as they're pertinent as we're watching this, and then we're going to shit this fucking
son of a bitch. I love you
game
guys. Thank
called
you.
Who's Coming With Me. I'm. we're just gonna laugh at some shit, and
We'll see what happens.
and we're gonna see what happens. So here we go. This works better for the screen. I should probably put Papa Roc and Rock up there, but we're gonna look at my face. All right, here we go.
Because you have nice lips.
Okay, it says, "Look how far we've come."
Oh,
iPad removers now.
Oh,
Okay, this was one that I put in, and I'm so sorry.
about what?
I'm not. Actually, Dave told me to save it for now.
He was going to put it in a couple weeks ago, and I'm like,
Okay,
he's
here we
gotta
go.
say
Wait a
that.
minute. Okay, here we go. This is called a joke bomb.
Exactly,
Okay.
it was hilarious.
Oh no, you haven't heard this one yet. I
Okay.
think I might have told Dave, but I didn't tell you.
Okay, tell me.
What do you
What about
call 12 elderly black men behind the barn?
What?
Antique farm equipment.
Oh, where did
tell me that.
Anthony's?
I did tell you that. I was like,
Yes.
it's called a joke bomb because see,
Did we lose
you
her?
would tell
We did.
somebody there that that they're going to say it inappropriately. So you sit there and tell them, watch them say something stupid. You just grab the beer and watch the show.
All right. Let's do another one. Dave maybe fixes his camera because we've lost Anthony's
It might be out of battery.
connection. It's plugged in, for fuck's sakes.
Should be.
It was slowing down before, but it's okay. It might have been an internet thing.
All right, go. I'm going to make this bigger. I will bring you in just a second. And here is
you'll
this.
appreciate this.
All right, Anthony.
Yeah, I can see it.
What's that shit you said on TV? How you said our chat? Duval. Let him go, little man. That ain't how you say it. That ain't how you say it. That ain't how you say it. I'm sorry. What's that shit you said on TV?
I'm just
How you said our chat?
Until he said
Duval.
Our new coach.
I totally don't get that.
That's because Dave is a Jacksonville Jaguars fan.
And the only thing they can say is Duval, and it's like for the brokest part of Florida, and they're proud of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Duval County is like, seriously, they are trailer trash and broke.
That's
and
true.
yeah, I mean it is, and they're proud of it. They're like Duval.
That's the correct way to say it, at least.
Yeah, but
Good
he was
job.
like, dude.
That is.
You're right. That's our new coach. That's the way.
Well, you know what? It's fine. Me as a black man, I got the big penis. He got the the good credit and the Visa card. It's the balance.
And the Asian man got the brains and the little dick. There you go.
Right.
It evens out.
Well, you know what they say? You go white, there's a trailer parking site.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All right.
Here's
here
the
we
next
go.
one.
Fuck, bro. I almost just went in this on-ramp. There's no signs blocking it off, and I thought I was fucking high. That's just a pit on the on-ramp. What the fuck? They don't have this shit blocked off or nothing. Watch, this guy's coming. There's a guy coming behind me. Yeah. Oh, is he gonna fucking go?
Careful. Somebody painted it.
Holy shit. Oh, it's water. I am high. Holy fuck, bro. I must just went in this on-ramp.
He says,
Good one.
"Oh, it's
Oh, wait, it's water. I am high.
Can you guys see this too? As we're
Can you guys see it
down under?
fairly okay?
Yeah. So fine.
good.
Yeah.
Papa Roc is not getting this at all.
I saw that better than that guy could fucking see it. That's for sure.
All right, here's the next one.
Como tú lo mueves en el mundo, lo mueven poco. Baila lo loco. Baila lo loco. En la playa bañado en sudor. Qué calor. Como tú lo mueves en el mundo, lo mueven poco. Baila lo loco.
That's good. That's just the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
That's really good, though.
I've never seen baby dolls dance like that.
Like they were like, dude,
you're off.
You're playing with your doll wrong. like you had to practice this. They're like 3, 2, 1, hit it.
No, you got the loco part wrong.
So, Mr. R says, is that Coolio's brother, Fulio? From the Duval one. And then Mr. R says, as the only Asian part of the chat, I approve Rocstedi's comment. Anthony just spit his drink on that shit.
You're not the only man in the comment who the Asian man.
Oh my God.
Here we go, next one. Oh, fuck. Okay, here we go. Says husband captures terrifying final moments before tragedy struck.
Okay, so just hashtag for anybody who's a little squeamish or anything right before tragedy struck, he catches this on his phone. So go ahead, babe. Shit went way south after that.
He's dead now.
Right.
He was a good father, good friend, but he commit a terrible mistake in front of his beautiful wife. We mourn for him.
Those are the comments.
Yes.
Nice.
What episode of Unsolved Crimes is this one? Expected to laugh or a little sad. Then I was immediately terrified and distraught. That kid will grow up without his father. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Papa Roc, you doing all right?
I'm doing well, mate. No worries.
Okay. All right.
Doing well.
Let's go for it.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Here's the next one.
This is perfect. Perfect. This is perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Get it? He has no legs.
This is perfect. Perfect.
Very good.
Okay.
Careful, mate. If you're not careful, you're going to end up like that.
Xanthia will lay back on the bed and help her out with the feet.
Okay. Next one.
Relax and get on your back if you wanna scream. Relax and get on your back if you wanna scream.
I'd be so pissed. I see her showing them boots like that, like, yeah, it's going to be a what?
Does anybody know what a dinosaur with 500 teeth is called? This is
A
not a joke, is it?
vaginosaurus.
I don't think we should actually read it out online, but if someone wants to Google it, that's fine. You can feel free to drop it in the comments. What is a dinosaur with 500 teeth called?
Why
serious.
did I immediately want to do that to Dave the minute I saw that?
Because I could see you doing it. I could see you sitting there like, hey, baby. She'd be like, hey, baby. Dave would be like, what? And she'll sit there and show him the patent leather. He'd be like, oh, shit. Happy birthday to me. And then she'd go walk around, yeah.
Yes.
I would Jurassic Park your ass. That's what I would do.
All
right, here's this
All
one.
right, let's do this.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That hacky sack had legs and arms.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. Oh, this,
Oh,
is
my
great.
God.
This is the point of the show where I fucking lose my shit.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Wasn't that where you guys got your breakdancer from?
I think the fish won.
Is that,
I think the fish did win.
much better. Oh, shit. Okay, all right.
Look at that guy shake his tail.
All right, so why they gotta let the fish suffer like that, literally gasping for air. Imagine dying and you see someone doing it better than you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, good Lord. Okay. All right, let's see if there's anything here. Nope, there isn't. All right, next one. Hey.
I'm still so scared she's gonna break off and throw me in the woods.
Go ahead, go. You scared it's gonna break off and throw you in the woods?
Yeah.
I don't think it will.
Whoa.
Show Jamie how you do it.
Fine.
Hey, that's how you do it.
Watch out, Carter. Move.
Obviously.
Go, Austin.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, obviously, it was going to break off.
I mean,
and throw
you
him in
have
the
to
woods.
watch the kid fucking fly off into the
That's
woods.
what I was waiting for.
I know. All right, next one. Okay.
Hey, Muffin.
Dada?
It's okay, baby. You brought my son over here because he said he really wished me and you get back together. Like, he missed us together. Like, I love you, baby. I love you. Like, he don't want to see me with nobody else but you. He don't want to see me with his mom. He want to see me with you. I love you, Muffin.
Dada.
Man, this ain't my fucking son. This is a grown ass man. Shut the fuck up, calling me daddy. Muffin, I can't do this without you.
Yo, Muffin. What's up? Take me out to dinner.
He's like, this is a grown ass man.
Frodo shoots his shot.
The dada hits different the second time around watching this. I wonder why that child's shoes were so big. Yo, Muffin, sup? Take me out to dinner. That's not even my son. It's a grown ass man.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Oh my god.
How many we got left? Roughly.
A
Few?
bunch. I don't know.
Okay.
We're doing this shit. It's your
All right.
birthday. You were
It's
working
my
from
birthday.
home tomorrow.
All right, you're right. I am.
How old today, anyway, Dave?
I'm up there.
57.
Thanks, Sam.
Homemade bread.
That's why we don't make bread here. That's why we buy bread.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, hold on. Whew. Mr. Arson. Mr. Arson. Oh, yo, son, take me out to dinner.
Too short.
Too short. Oh, God. Okay.
Oh god.
Here we go. Here's the next one. Whew.
Scotch let it makes my blue.
So it says someone save her. So she's getting her hair done. See her plugging her nose. That's the funniest shit. Moment of silence for the man who eats that meal. Whoever posted this is all the way wrong. Poor baby just straight forced to smell that tuna. FBI needs to intervene and save this child.
Oh, man.
And we might as well start wearing masks again. Justice for the pretty girl. You just abused her sense of smell. She goes, then the next one is poor little girl. That lady needs to take a bath. Oh, fuck. Okay, sorry. Oh, fuck. All right.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry.
Did that one hit close to home, Anthony?
No.
You don't have any air.
That's why I shave my shit.
All right, here we go.
I'm glad
One of them says love is in the air, blowing in the wind.
I'm glad
Receiving the Holy Spirit.
The Holy Spirit.
She's receiving something.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
That is why I am thoughts.
And I am prayers.
Your prayers. I'm thoughts.
Okay, we're gonna keep going through this shit.
All right, knock them out.
All right. It says I've watched this too many times.
Oh wait, hang on.
Jamie, which way did he go? Jamie, which way did he go?
I just think that's awesome. It's not really funny, but
It's funny. The comments
Which way did he go?
are reflecting the same. Every
can't-
time I see this, it gets funnier. I can't stop watching.
It needs
I
this.
love this generation.
It needs this.
That was a
man.
good one. Okay, let's keep going. Whew. Okay, so it says, in fairness, the time machine probably appeared out of thin air.
That set him back to 1985.
This gives a whole new meaning to your dad is so stupid he got hit by a parked car.
Oh, that was a good one. Okay. All right.
Mm.
I'm trying to be faster at this.
You're fun, babe.
What did I do?
I don't care. It's funny.
It is. I laugh so hard when we do these. Okay, here's the next one.
Yeah, because why not? I don't know.
Why not?
It must have been cold in there.
Okay. Oh, this says, what in the 3D is this?
I know what she was watching that second time.
Oh, fuck off.
Somebody took the month of May too serious.
Yeah.
All right, here's the next one.
He said, oh, I'm ready to ride. Yeah.
So it says, didn't even realize she was missing a leg.
I mean, I don't have to say anything at this point. We all know what's coming.
When you don't have both legs, is that called twinking?
It's the month of May, man. I don't know.
Alright, I think we have two more.
Two more.
Two more, and then I have something for you, my love, and then that I will put up here.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah, I can watch these last two. Then I got to get out because I got to go to work in the morning.
yeah, we're close.
No, we're fine. I'm watching these last. Oh,
Baby, what's wrong?
My friend Pam died.
Oh, honey, I am so sorry. Is there something I can do to make you feel better?
Can you say something funny to make me
I
laugh?
literally saw this earlier.
Sure. I can tell you a joke. Are you okay with that?
Okay.
Okay. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Not Pam.
I literally saw this and I almost put that in there.
That's pretty good.
Knock, knock, not Pam. All right.
All right.
All right, here's this one. It says POV, the artist did them dirty with this one.
You laugh just like that little creature. It's funny shit. That's very Star Wars.
I know. That's what I did. All right, here's my last thing today.
Oh my god!
Before we, do whatever, but
man.
I did want to play a happy birthday to him. So here we go. I don't know if I can get it. Here we go.
Hi there. My name is Kevin Bacon.
Oh.
And I'm sure you're wondering, what does Kevin Bacon want?
Michael would be so pissed.
Well, Dave, Let me tell you.
What I want is for you to have a good birthday. Get your feet loose, stop your hooves, celebrate it every week. Everybody's grinning from ear to ear, singing your name. That's what I want to hear, 'cause it's true. This day is all about you. This day is all about you, and I can guarantee we are gonna drop down from 6 to 1 degree. We're still looking good. One thing is clear, you get better and better every single year, and it's true. This day is all about you. This day is all about you.
You. Aw. You got Kevin Bacon.
That's
to lead me
awesome.
a freaking work.
How the fuck did you get Kevin Bacon involved in Dave's fucking...
That's awesome. Oh my god.
You know, he's rolling over in his grave right now.
Yeah, I do.
I'm just, because
Bless you, Benny.
Yeah.
Is Kevin Bacon really dead?
Hold on.
No.
No.
No, our friend.
Our friend.
Our buddy hated Kevin Bacon.
But he's dead now, so.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Oh, the friend is okay. Got it.
Yeah, the friend's
Yeah.
dead. Oh, yeah.
Like the knock knock joke.
Yes.
Kind of
Knock, knock.
like that.
Who's there?
Not Benny.
Oh, son of a bitch. Guys, I had so much fun. Papa Roc, thank you so freaking much for doing this and coming on here and hanging out with your son on this little project thing he does where he, I don't know, meets people from all over the globe.
You know, this was awesome.
The pleasure,
And Rocstedi,
pleasure being
you were
on
the
there.
man, dude. Seriously, you were the man.
Yeah, it was a pleasure being in there, Dave and Sam, and thanks for having me. So yeah, I'll take this away as though one of my most important days of my life come down on your show, mate. It's been sensational.
He's popped his
Papa Roc,
podcast cherry. How about that?
You rock
I
with
popped
not
it.
one but two guitars.
Honestly,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna speak before you do because this is your day.
It is his day.
It is, but I just want to say, Papa Roc and Rock, you guys were amazing. We love you so much. You guys are truly family. Anthony, thank you for coming on. You've been family since I met you. Yeah. And
It all started because I was Dave's one black friend.
and the biggest guy he knows.
You
so-
did not have more than one black friend when I met you.
There is you just looked at that picture. Where's it at? Of me? And that
With
is
black
not
face
you.
on.
That is not you. No, not that one. The one of me is Neil. Okay, all right. That is me as a young lad. But no, also, anyway, Neo, the Matrix.
The Matrix.
That is my buddy Zabor, and he doesn't listen to the show, and I haven't talked to him in about 8 years. But
Now you've talked to him since.
no, I actually have. Yeah,
Sorry, this is Dave's other black friend
right. Also,
So Dave
that
has
nobody ever
two.
gets to meet.
He's
Do you,
also-
do you see something in common?
he's also very cool.
Dave likes to prove that he has more hair than everybody else.
But
Whatever.
honestly, I don't know. Thank you guys, Papa Roc and Rocstedi. Again, your family. So are you, Anthony. I love you so much.
Love you too.
Dave.
I still think it's hilarious that the first time I met you was Dave telling me to stare at your ass.
And he also was afraid of getting beaten up, and he was
No,
like,
no. He's
No,
never afraid of
I've
getting
never
beaten
been-
up.
no, he does.
No, he's
here's
never
the-
been afraid of getting beaten up. It's just when he's like, I got trouble. All right, man, where are we going?
And that's exactly what happened the night
But you
I
don't
met
want to get
you.
your ass whooped by a black man in a suit.
Well, that's what happened the night I met you. Is
And I had balloons on my head.
you did, and you made me a penis out of balloons. It was great. This has just been such a fun night, my love. I'm so happy to spend another birthday with you. You're my everything. Also, Sassy says, great way to end my birthday with great laughs. I love you guys. Thank you for listening the whole
Sassy,
time.
Thank you
But
for sticking around.
my
the
love, I
entire
love you
time.
so much. And I'm so happy that our friends have been able to join us for this. And I hope you had a great birthday.
I did.
Stone says bye.
Nigel does too, man.
Well played.
My love, do you have any last words?
No, Rock,
Last words?
Rock, anything?
Oh, look, happy birthday, Dave, man. Sam and Dave, you've been great friends for so many years. I'm just so glad we got a month ago to hang out properly in real life. It was fun, fantastic. And Anthony, I'm glad to be on a show with you, man. And Papa Roc, Dad, thanks for joining us on a show. You know, you're just seeing what it feels like a little bit in here.
Meeting another Eagles fan, and you're an Eagles coach, and you guys have, I was reading the book, long line of success. So go Birds.
That's it. Go. Absolutely.
And nice meeting you too, Papa Roc. And on that note, I'm out.
All right. No last
it's your birthday. This is
Okay.
not about me. This is about,
I
you
just
know
thought
what?
maybe you had
Maybe I should give a soliloquy about how wonderful you are.
Well, you did that last year, but
Keep
It looks like something's coming here. What's going on?
that's it. Here's what I have. I am blessed with the love of my life. Sam, I love you. You make me a better person. All of you make me a better person. I agree.
You make me a better person.
I'd be afraid of who I was if I didn't know all of you, literally. But Sam, you're the one that said, let's podcast. And I thought, that's dumb, but let's do it anyway.
Life would be much boring without you.
It would be very boring without him.
Oh,
Thank you. But
you
because
can
of
only
that,
have so many lights in life, and if you lose one, it's like he's like the anchor being of this universe or
Yeah,
something.
I agree.
but because of that, I got to meet Rocstedi. I got to meet AC, Rose, May, and Betty.
And
Zanzia left one more. I
You
need
would
to
have
pray.
never gone to
It was
Australia.
just a few minutes ago. Hold on.
In case you guys did not know, actually, Kevin Bacon actually did call Benny, actually, and they actually got everything worked out, actually. He just said he was having a really, really, really bad day.
And actually.
So they actually patched it all up before he passed about a year
Well,
and a
that's
half
good.
ago.
Unless I hear Benny say it, I don't believe you.
No, but I don't know. I'm blessed to have the people I have in my life, and that includes everyone that is here, everyone that is listening to us, everyone that's not listening to us that listens later, everybody that doesn't fucking listen because they don't believe in this shit. Whatever. I love all you guys. You guys
love you too, man.
You make I don't know. Life's fucking crazy, and I'm glad I'm here living it with all you. So
Yeah.
I don't know. And
Finally a shirt.
North Star.
Wonderful to have met you freaking silly Aussies.
We love you.
You know how
so much.
Papa Roc, you know how much it means
Mr.
to me that you came on this show and you did this.
Oh,
And I'm glad you got to see what Rock does. I know it's silly. It's just this little podcast thing he does. Trust me, if my mom were still here, she's like, she knew what we did.
She would never do it with us.
She knew what we did, but she's like, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. You're not getting. But she knew what we did, and she knew we enjoyed doing it. And she's like, oh, it was a silly little thing that we did. But I don't know if she would have just known the friendships that we made over it.
She does.
I know.
It's hard to describe the friendships online to real life.
Right.
And, you know, Dad coming on here today and meeting you guys in real life is actually like the first connection to sort of understanding, because our friendships run deep. And I say as deep, if not deeper, than friends in real life that we've grown up with. And that's hard to understand for anyone on who's not online. But it's just we spend so much time together all the time. We know so much about each other,
right?
That he can now kind of I bet connect a bit more about what that's really about.
I look.
Go ahead.
I think this sort of platform it does linger to open up scope to other people in the rest of the world, which is fantastic. Really, the technology of what we got today is just sensational. Really. I mean, we could never do this sort of shit 10, 15 years ago.
Somebody half a world away
On a different
like
day.
that would, yeah. And I mean, that would
They're
have
in the
never,
future.
no joke.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Well, you guys finished the show. I gotta go because
no, we're
I
out.
can't say it. I want to, but I can't.
Honestly,
You're not gonna say it?
he's
Not
got
gonna
some
say what?
issues.
Are you gonna say something?
You
Yeah,
know
he
what?
can't say about
It's
his
your birthday.
No, what?
What?
We're in
Well, you
it.
know what? If that's what you're going to ask, then absolutely.
You always close the
Today,
show
I was
with
told.
a-
You know what? Okay, seriously.
We're
if
gonna
you-
have
You know
words
what?
of
If you
wisdom.
want to be, I told a young lady today that people think of being in a relationship the wrong way. Because people think of, oh, now I'm here with this person. Like, no, that's not the way it is. Now you actually have a date that you can plan different things for. Like dating is like the beginning of it, but now that you're together and married, like you can do crazy stuff. Like literally, there's no way you would have known from shaking your ass at a bar that all of a sudden 8 years later, you're going to end up in Australia.
Truth.
I mean, that's a fact.
That is
And
true.
then I would have never known that here I am talking to you like 30 some years later.
Crazy.
I mean, it is. And it's just the blessings you can pass on to somebody else by giving a compliment and just saying hi is above and beyond all. And that's really it. I really didn't have anything planned for you because it was your birthday. And to be honest with you, it's your moment.
Yeah.
But what you don't understand is that you've pulled all of us together. Like I would have never known who the hell Rocstedi is.
I got you.
You know, and it's the beauty of who you are.
Thank you.
Yep. And I definitely can say I drank more alcohol since I met you.
So does Rock.
All right. With that, guys, we are going to get out.
We love you.
Thank you guys so much. Everyone.
Thanks for having us.
For joining us. Thank you.
Bumblebee tuna, frosted flakes, and all that jazz.
All right. And with that, here's another one. Hey, but Friday night, we've got another show
We have Roses
on
in
Roses
Red.
in Red podcast. And Sunday from the campground,
Join us
7
if you
p.m.
can.
An hour early. So it'll be Monday morning for you guys sitting down under. Monday morning at 8 a.m. We're going to do a live show from the campground again.
Yes.
We may even involve the new cart. So
Yeah.
we'll see. There it is. All right, guys.
All right.
We love you. Thank you very much. Rock.
Hey, guys.
We'll be right back. But
Yes.
everybody else, we're out. All right. Later, bitches.